Shout out to everybody here. My name is Sam Price, Crypto Lifer, and every single day I go over the news and I give you 3 amazing topics that could affect your day and the markets. So let's jump on into it. Credit Suisse reportedly urged SNB show of confidence, ECB quantifying exposures. Earlier in the day, while speaking at a financial sector conference in Saudi Arabia, Credit Suisse Group AG Chairman Axel Lehmann said government assistance isn't a topic for the lender as the Swiss bank sought to shore up confidence among shareholders and clients. This may come as a surprise to some, but the chairman may have misplaced the truth. It's looking inevitable that the Swiss National Bank will have to intervene and provide a lifeline. Wow. The latest news comes out of a report from ECB has asked EU lenders to disclose their exposure to the Swiss lender. A person familiar with the matter told Financial Times. Credit Suisse, look at, its chart just tanking to the downside, getting a massive move down. Credit Suisse AG shares reached their lowest point ever, dropping as much as 10%. This is the 8th consecutive session of decline, which comes in the wake of restructuring issues. Delays in submitting its annual report due to material weakness flagged by the SEC last week, and a broader industry sell-off from the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. In addition to these challenges, the troubled Swiss bank now faces a new problem. Its top shareholder has said they will not invest any further due to the sharp decline in valuations. The answer is absolutely not, for many reasons outside the simplest reason, which is regulatory and statutory. Saudi National Bank Chairman Ammar Al-Khoury told Bloomberg TV in an interview on Wednesday. And even Saudi had said they would not intervene. Pretty weird. Also today, Credit Suisse Chairman Axel Lehmann, funny, Lehman Brothers, weird, right? They're all connected, stated that the bank isn't considering government aid and that it would be inaccurate to draw parallels between its current difficulties and the collapse of SVB. So, hey, and with the fear and the contagion, more people are starting to feel like things could go down. I've been watching Credit Suisse for the last year, 2 years, and honestly, their stock price hasn't looked good. I've even come out, I remember saying this a couple years ago, that Credit Suisse didn't look good, and they would be the first bank to go under. Max Kaiser also believes this. He's been talking about it too, way before these articles came out. So we've been speculating and watching the shorts on Credit Suisse for a while now. Shiba Inu Metaverse Advisor meets Paramount Futurist. Here's why it may be important. Interesting. The head of Shiba Inu developers, pseudonymous Satoshi Kusama, has drawn the attention of the vast Shiba army to the fact that Marcy Jastrow from the Shiba Inu Metaverse team was engaged in discussion with an important person from Hollywood, Ted Shilowitz, the futurist at Paramount Pictures. Is Shib going to do something big? Shilowitz's job as a futurist at Paramount Studio to try and foresee the future of entertainment and movies. So that's what they try to do. You need a futurist. You need someone that can see where things are going to go. I consider myself a bit of a futurist because most of my life investments came from way before things actually came in. Like I started investing in marijuana coins and marijuana stocks before they got really big. I started investing in Bitcoin before it got really big. I started investing in Cardano, a lot of different things. Now it's not easy because when you're sitting there on your hands for a few years, you're not sure, but I'm pretty confident in my research, and once I pull the trigger, it goes. I do own SHIB, just to let it be known, and I think SHIB is going to make some big moves. The fact that SHIB is now talking behind the scenes with Paramount Pictures and an advisor there, this could be breaking some behind-the-scenes info that could really change where SHIB is going. It's been trending almost every other day or every day on Twitter, thousands of tweets constantly. If this thing doesn't move in the next 6 to 7 months, I don't know what will. SHIB and Shibarium is also coming out, their new metaverse, their whole new world. So they got a lot coming, and also they're going to be like a layer on Ethereum too. They plan on challenging Polygon and Matic. They're doing something big. SHIB is not just a meme coin anymore. They really seem to be moving forward and making the right connections. Some people may not laugh so hard at SHIB a few years from now. And U.S. Fed swaps now show 100 BPS rate cut by December. Amazing. So a lot has happened over the last couple of days in the U.S. banking sector. The U.S. Federal Reserve has recently shown a significant shift in its monetary policy stance, with the Fed rates swap market now predicting a 100 basis point rate cut by December 2023. This is a significant change from the previous market expectations, were priced in a BPN rate cut by the end of the year. So interesting. Priced in that's weird. Just in the Fed rate, swaps now show 100 BP points rate cut by December from its expected peak. The U.S. economy and the financial markets would be significantly impacted by 100 basis points rate drop by December, which would be a considerable change from the Fed's prior attitude in the coming months. It would be crucial to keep a careful eye on economics. No future rate hikes ahead. So, and you get what that's saying. Like, instead of hiking, they're going to cut the rate, making it easier for banks to get money because they're worried that we're about to go into a financial depression of the likes we've never seen of 1929. So A reset is coming. Something is brewing. All of us can feel it. You can smell it. If you got your ear to the grindstone, you got the vibrations. You know what's happening. But that would be amazing for Bitcoin. They start cutting rates by 100 basis points by December. I mean, you're going to see Bitcoin 40, probably even maybe $50,000. Hey, man, guaranteed, but it would start to move to the upside. UK to add crypto declaration in tax forms. Taxpayers will have to record their crypto gains separately as of next year. UK taxpayers will have to separately report crypto assets on their tax forms, and a move that is expected to raise an extra 10 million British pounds per year for the public purse. The move was announced by the finance minister, Jeremy Hunt. I like this because it pushes regulation. I like any time, people say, I don't want to, we got to pay our taxes. You got to do the right thing. If you made your money before in crypto, you made your money in regular world, you just got to treat it like it's regular money. And the more we do that, the more they will, the more the regulators can help us. So I'm not a fan of, the old legacy system trying to corrupt crypto, but what I am a fan of is I'm a fan of getting us kind of to be treated like the regular money has been treated. And this is something that can help us get there. I like what I'm seeing here for that. So that's on the radar. That's something we'll talk about. And the taxes that they're going to be, I thought we already do this in America, and as far as I'm concerned. I thought it was similar in the UK. Apparently, maybe it wasn't. So, and that's your news for the day. Thank you so much for jumping on in. My name is Sam Price. I do the news every single day. And jump on into my live stream, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I also teach class every Tuesday from 3 to 5:30. I also do one-on-ones if you want to do that. I can teach you MetaMask, anything you want to know on your one-on-one about cryptocurrency. What I am not is I'm not a financial advisor, and I will never handle your portfolio for you or actually contact you to get into a fund or anything like that. If anyone does that, it's a scam and it's not me. Thank you so much for watching the news and kicking it with me. I greatly appreciate it. All right.